How you doing, everybody? My name is Dr. Sami Baya. Please welcome back to my YouTube channel. Can you change a narcissist? That's the title of this video. Changing a narcissist is complicated, nuanced, and often contentious issue. While it may not be impossible, it is extremely challenging. Narcissistic personality disorder is a complex mental health condition characterized by grandiosity, a need for admiration, and a lack of empathy for others. A narcissist's behavior is often deeply ingrained, and they may resist efforts to change due to their strong sense of entitlement and self-importance. However, with the right approach and consistent effort, some narcissistic traits can be modified, though it requires professional intervention, patience, and a willingness from the narcissist to acknowledge their issues. Now, narcissism isn't just about selfishness. It's a deep-seated pattern of behavior that extends beyond vanity and arrogance. It involves an inflated sense of one's own importance, a lack of empathy, and a constant desire for admiration and attention. Narcissistic personality disorder affects how individuals relate to others, often leading to harmful interpersonal relationships. Now, people with narcissistic personality disorder might be charming at first, but they often lack true emotional connection and tend to exploit others for personal gain. Changing a narcissist is difficult because of their unwillingness to acknowledge the problem in the first place. Narcissists are typically defensive and are highly invested in protecting their image and self-esteem. Admitting any flaws or imperfections might be seen as a threat to their identity. This means that any effort to help them recognize their behavior might be met with resistance, anger, or even manipulation. Therapy, particularly talk therapy like cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, or dialectical behavior therapy, DBT, is often considered the most effective tool for addressing narcissistic behaviors. Through therapy, a narcissist may be able to gain insight into the origins of their behavior and the ways in which it impacts others. However, therapy is only effective if the narcissist is willing to engage with the process. If they enter therapy simply to placate others or maintain control, progress may be limited. For real change to occur, the narcissist must first gain self-awareness. That is self-reflection and awareness. Now, this can be one of the most difficult steps because narcissists often lack the ability to introspect. Many narcissists have a distorted view of themselves, viewing their behavior as justified or as a reflection of their superiority. Self-reflection requires them to challenge these beliefs, which is uncomfortable and often resisted. Without self-awareness, any progress toward change is unlikely. Narcissists often struggle with empathy, making it difficult for them to understand or care about the feelings of others. Empathy is a critical component of healthy relationships, and it is often the missing ingredient in the narcissist's interactions. Building empathy involves understanding the pain and needs of others, which can be difficult for someone who has spent their life focusing primarily on their own needs. In therapy, a narcissist can be taught empathy, but it takes time and consistent effort. One of the major obstacles to change is the narcissist's defense mechanisms. These are psychological strategies used to protect their fragile ego. When confronted with criticism or uncomfortable emotions, a narcissist may resort to deflecting blame, projecting their flaws onto others, or even denying reality. These mechanisms are designed to avoid vulnerability and preserve their sense of superiority. Now, therapy may help a narcissist become aware of these mechanisms, but overcoming them is an ongoing process. Many narcissists develop their behaviors as a coping mechanism to deal with childhood trauma, neglect, or abuse. Their inflated sense of self-worth can be a shield against deep feelings of insecurity or inadequacy. Understanding the roots of narcissism is key to understanding how to approach change. Therapy can help address the underlying wounds, but the process can be long and painful. A narcissist may resist confronting these past experiences because it challenges the narrative they have built around themselves. A key characteristic of narcissism is the constant need for validation and admiration. This need is often insatiable and stems from a fragile self-esteem that is easily threatened. In relationships, this can manifest as a constant demand for attention, praise, and reassurance. Attempting to change this behavior requires setting healthy boundaries and encouraging the narcissist to find validation from within rather than from external sources. However, this is a gradual process that requires significant emotional work. For anyone in a relationship with a narcissist, setting clear boundaries is essential. Narcissists often push limits and take advantage of others' kindness or generosity. To foster change, boundaries must be firm and consistent. This helps the narcissist understand the limits of their behavior and creates space for healthier interactions. Establishing boundaries can be challenging because narcissists may resist or manipulate in an effort to avoid consequences. However, without boundaries, narcissistic behavior is likely to continue unchecked. If someone close to a narcissist wants to help them change, then consistency and patience are crucial. Progress is slow and setbacks are inevitable. Narcissists often relapse into old patterns of behavior when they feel threatened or when their self-image is challenged. It is important to approach the situation with realistic expectations, understanding that lasting change takes time. The desire to change must come from within the narcissist, and external pressure will often lead to resistance or failure. A narcissist may not change on their own, but the support of others can play a significant role. This includes support from family, friends, and therapists. Encouragement while remaining firm in boundaries can help guide the narcissist towards healthier behaviors. However, it is important for loved ones to recognize that the change is unlikely to be quick or easy. Emotional support should be balanced with self-care, as relationships with narcissists can be emotionally draining. Narcissists often have a deep fear of vulnerability. So this fear stems from the belief that if they reveal their true selves, they will be rejected or judged. This vulnerability might manifest as admitting mistakes, showing emotions, or relying on others for support. Therapy can help narcissists work through this fear by creating a safe environment where they can gradually learn to be vulnerable. However, this requires significant trust building and a willingness to take risks. Holding a narcissist accountable for their actions is an essential part of the change process. Without accountability, narcissistic behaviors will continue unchecked. This means not allowing them to manipulate, deceive, or harm others without consequences. Accountability can be difficult because narcissists often shift blame or deny their responsibility. However, maintaining consistent expectations and consequences is necessary for growth and development. Narcissists often engage in manipulative behavior to maintain control over situations and people. This manipulation can take many forms, including guilt-tripping, gaslighting, or playing the victim. Breaking the cycle of manipulation requires a clear understanding of the narcissist's tactics and a firm stance in resisting them. So this is particularly difficult because narcissists are often skilled at turning situations around to suit their needs. However, once manipulation is recognized, it can be confronted. One of the root causes of narcissistic behavior is low self-esteem. While a narcissist may appear self-assured on the surface, their sense of self-worth is often fragile. Underneath the facade of arrogance, there is often deep insecurity. Building healthy self-esteem in a narcissist requires helping them shift their focus away from external validation and towards internal sources of worth. This can be achieved through therapy, self-reflection, and positive reinforcement. Narcissists struggle with healthy relationships because their emotional needs are often self-centered. They may have difficulty understanding the needs of others or may treat relationships as transactional. So learning how to engage in healthy reciprocal relationships is essential for change. This involves recognizing the value of mutual respect, empathy, and support. Over time, narcissists can learn to develop more balanced, fulfilling connections. In some cases, people around a narcissist may inadvertently enable their behavior by allowing them to continue their harmful actions without consequence. Enabling can manifest as excusing bad behavior, providing excessive validation, or tolerating mistreatment. For change to happen, Enabling must be addressed. This involves encouraging healthier behaviors and stopping any patterns of permissiveness that allow the narcissist to avoid accountability. Now, not all narcissists are open to change, and for some, the effort may be in vain. If a narcissist is unwilling to acknowledge their behavior or resist making any changes, it might be necessary to accept that change is unlikely. In such cases, protecting one's own emotional well-being becomes a priority. Setting boundaries and distancing oneself from the narcissist may be the healthiest option. While helping a narcissist change, those who care for them must also establish their own boundaries. Being involved with a narcissist can be emotionally exhausting and damaging if personal boundaries are not respected. It is crucial for loved ones to take care of their own mental and emotional health, seeking support and therapy if necessary. Establishing clear limits helps protect against emotional burnout. In some cases, narcissists may experience gradual change over time. With consistent therapy, self-reflection, and the support of loved ones, they may learn to develop healthier ways of relating to others. However, change is often slow and requires a sustained effort. Even with significant progress, narcissists may still struggle with certain behaviors, and their relationships may continue to be fraught with challenges. The power of positive reinforcement. Narcissists respond best to positive reinforcement, particularly when they engage in healthier behaviors. Praising them for showing empathy, making an effort to understand others, or demonstrating humility can encourage these behaviors. So positive reinforcement helps build esteem in a more genuine, healthy way, reducing the need for external validation. Therapy is a long-term commitment, and the narcissist must be motivated to participate actively. So while short-term goals may focus on reducing harmful behaviors, long-term goals should include developing emotional regulation, improving empathy, and fostering healthier relationships. These goals require time and persistence, but with the right therapeutic interventions, change is possible. In some cases, an accountability partner, whether it's a close friend, partner, or therapist, can play an important role in supporting a narcissist's efforts to change. This person can help them stay on track, provide honest feedback, and encourage growth. However, the accountability partner must also maintain healthy boundaries to avoid being manipulated or overwhelmed. Ultimately, the narcissist's ability to change hangs on their willingness to become self-aware. Without this awareness, any efforts to change may be futile. Self-awareness allows the narcissist to confront their behavior, understand the impact they have on others, and take responsibility for their actions. Therapy plays a crucial role in facilitating this awareness. While changing a narcissist is difficult, it is not entirely impossible. It requires the narcissist to recognize their behavior, seek therapy, and engage in constant self-reflection. The process is long and challenging, but with support, accountability, and time, it is possible for narcissists to make significant changes. However, it is important for those around them to recognize their own limits and prioritize their own well-being in the process. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you've learned a thing or two. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you've not done so. Click that subscribe button, alright? Share this video widely to all those who may need it. Thank you.